back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I have yet another perfume haul. I love making these perfume hauls because I just want to share all the new goodies that you've seen some of them in other videos, but I just kind of like quickly touch through them and just tell you what I've added recently to my collection. So I can't wait to share this with you. But before we get started, if you could please hit the subscribe button. Do it, girl, please. And join the family here. We'd love to have you as part of the community. So I would really appreciate that. So, all right, let's get started. So first, of course, I'm so excited. I got another PR package from Dossier and I received 3 new fragrances and I am very excited to talk to you about these. Okay, so first, thank you, Dossier. Like, y'all, thank you. Thank you. I'm a very small creator, so I'm just super excited that I even have like this opportunity. So anyway, again, I'll be honest with you and I'll tell you my thoughts. So let's start with the first one, Woody Lychee. And this is inspired by Louis Vuitton. I'm gonna butcher this name so bad, so I'll put it on the screen. But I'm gonna guess is a trap. Rev? I don't know. This fragrance is very, very hyped and I've been really curious to see like what does that smell like, but it's not in my budget to go blind buy like a $300+ perfume because I'm just not doing that, girl. So I was just really curious to see what this was gonna give, okay? And this is a very floral fragrance. So let me read you the notes, which the notes are like on the top of the Dossier bottle. So that's handy dandy. So top notes are lychee, rhubarb, raspberry, and bergamot. Middle notes are rose, violet, magnolia, and lily of the valley. And then the base notes are patchouli, praline, sandalwood, and vanilla. So I was like really curious to see like, cause I mean, it's a kind of like a larger mix of notes. So I want to see what was the most prominent, and definitely the floral. So this is a floral perfume. The florals are mostly prominent in here. To me, I get like a bouquet of flowers because I smell various flowers, floral notes in here. But the one that is the most prominent is rose. To me, this smells like a room that's like a very humid room, like especially like for like flowers and plants type of thing, like type nursery type of thing. So like a very humid room with a whole lot of florals. So I feel like the humidity is making the room smell extra floral. But the room is mostly roses, but there are other florals, like there are other flowers in there. And they're all dewy. Like they all have like water droplets all over them. This smells like a very dewy rose to me, but again, other florals in there as well. And the rose is a little bit mature, to be quite honest, but I think this would be a nice springtime fragrance. And yeah, if you love florals and you've been curious about the Louis Vuitton, then as I was, I'm excited to see what that smells like now. The next one I have here is Powdery Peach. This is what it looks like. And this is inspired by Jimmy Choo, I Want You. And I was like, oh yes, okay, great. I'm really curious if they're gonna like keep expanding their like on the Jimmy Choo line, because there's like the one that's like black and it's like gradient. That one I know it's like more like gourmand and sweet. I'll be really curious if they come out with that one in the future. But this is like the OG I Want You, okay? And this is like a peach white floral, but mainly white floral fragrance. So let me read you the notes. It has notes of peach, tangerine, blackcurrant, middle notes of white flowers, jasmine, and base notes of vanilla, benzoin, and patchouli. So to me, I get white florals and jasmine as like the main thing I smell. And the jasmine, I feel like it's making the fragrance a little bit soapy. So I get like white florals, soapiness, with a little bit of peach in there, because I do smell the peach, which I was very excited about. I've been curious about trying more peach fragrances ever since I found my Theodoros Kalatina's peach macaron that I absolutely love. So this is very nice. My husband really liked this as well because he is a big peach fan. So I think this is another one that would be very nice for like spring, summer especially. So yeah, this is a nice kind of soapy white floral peach scent. And then I left my favorite for last because if you know me, if you've been watching me for a little while, like this is gonna be no surprise to you that this is my definite, like my favorite. This is Powdery Vanilla, and this one's inspired by none other than Vanilla Skin. I've been talking about Vanilla Skin in the last few videos, like nonstop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Y'all guys are gonna get sick of me. But this is inspired by Vanilla Skin, and I couldn't be happier. Y'all, like, just look at the dent that I have on this one already. And I just received this, like, recently, and I just really, I smelled it, and I said, yes, 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 indeed. This is, yeah, this is very similar to Vanilla Skin. The notes are top notes of pink pepper and apple, middle notes of lily of the valley, brown sugar and white woods, and base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. This is giving definitely a woody vanilla that's cozy, and it's super nice. And like in this video, I'm also gonna talk about the Ariana Grande Plush Vanilla because that's also another one that I've added to my collection. These smell very similar, but I feel like the Dossier one, I feel like this one like lingers on my clothes for longer. I still feel like the Vanilla Skin is the strongest one, but I feel like this is very nice to either layer it with like your woody vanilla body sprays, or even the perfume, or to make other fragrances more woody and vanilla-y. But I've been wearing this by itself and I've been loving it. So I'm really happy to have this. Give me all the woody vanillas, y'all. Like, there are a few scents that I don't want like multiple in my collection, like so many of them, but when it comes to woody vanilla, I am okay with having them all. So thank you so much, Dossier. I really appreciate you guys. So yeah, those were the 3 Dossier fragrances. Now let's move on to another like affordable goodie. Amazing. This is Wicked by Victoria's Secret, and they were having a sale for, I don't know if I got this for like 20% off or 25% off. It was a very nice sale because this was like discounted already, and then I got the additional sale. And yes ma'am, y'all, I have been, okay, a little story time. I can't stop yapping. I don't want these videos to be super long, but here I am. So I got the Wicked body spray years ago. I'm talking like, I don't even know if I was in high school, if I was in college yet. Like, I must be like about a decade ago. I still have it in my collection, and it still smells really good. So kudos to Victoria's Secret. But that had been my favorite, like one of my favorite body sprays for like the longest time, but I didn't want to use it. Like, I was just cherishing it because I could never find it again. And I think it's just like, it comes back in like certain SASs, like semi-annual sales here and there, but it's not part of the regular collection. I was like devastated. My younger Purina heart 10 years ago, I don't know, I was like devastated. So I only used it like every now and then. And then I saw this on the website, and I was like, no way, I could get my hands on the perfume. So I bought it, and I'm really happy I did. This is a really like angelic, like this to me is kind of like soft, and it's like tender and very pretty, very beautiful. Like, really, like, I would describe it as angelic. It's just like, it's soft, it's pretty, like it gives you like a nice hug. It's a sweet, I'm pretty sure there's vanilla in here. Obviously, like, I've been a vanilla lover since day one, but it's just very comforting, very sweet, tender, soft, beautiful. The performance is not like absolute beast. Like, it's not like huge projecting, but it does stick to my clothes really well. Like 7 hours, I would say. So I've been really happy that I got this, and I'm gonna continue to test it out. But I really happy to have her now. Really happy. Okay. Next. Let's talk about Al Haramain Janoon Noir. Okay, I did a bridal video that I don't know if it's up yet. If it's not, it'll be up in the future. And I wanted to get this to test it out because I saw a lot of people said that this was like their go-to bridal scent, and I was like, oh, I need to test that out. And this is super beautiful. Again, this is like an ethereal perfume. Like, this is really like a luxe, very nice, pretty woman. Like, this smells so nice, and it is, I have to say that it is like a very perfect bridal scent, and this is also an affordable find. This is a Middle Eastern brand. So this is really, really, really nice. It is kind of pricier than other Middle Eastern fragrances, but I think it's worth every penny. This is inspired by Dama Bianca by Serjoff, and I've never smelled Dama Bianca, but this is absolutely stunning, and it lasts really well on my clothes as well. It lingers really, really well. Again, I don't find it to be extremely projecting, but I really enjoy the scent of this. Is ethereal, and in my wedding video, you'll see me talk about this more in depth. So that was a hit for me. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is Caid Peach de Lulu by Paris Corner. This is one that I will have a dedicated video. It's probably already up already. So all the videos that I've done, all the fragrances that I've done dedicated reviews to, I'll leave those links in my description box just in case after this video, if you want to check those out and get like an actual full review of the fragrances, you can see that. So I'm sure this one will be up already, and this is like their newest flanker to the Caid line. This is a peach fragrance, and I'm not gonna give away how I feel about this, but it's interesting, I'll say that. And yeah, it's strong too. Like I have been trying. So when I get Middle Eastern fragrances, in order to do a review, I want it to like sit for a little bit, because especially the Middle Eastern fragrances, I want them to sit as long as possible before I do a review. So like I give you like the best review that I can, you know? So yeah, so this has been sitting for a little while, and it's already strong. She's strong. And I know that she was inspired by Sarah Baker's Peach Revenge. Again, I've never smelled that fragrance, but yeah, I need to keep testing this one out. All right, next up is Sphinx. This is my first Sphinx perfume, and this is called Horchata de Vanille. And they had me at Horchata. Like I saw Horchata and I said, let me try this out. And look at the bottle. The bottle is so cute. I love the bottle. And did I show you the bottle for Caid Peach de Lulu? This one's really cute too. It's like a gradient bottle, which I thought was really cute. But anyway, this bottle, I love this color. I don't have any fragrances with this color. And this kind of reminds me of like Cusco's potion from like Emperor's New Groove, the one that turned him into a llama. That is like, dude, those are the vibes. I love that movie, and those are the vibes that this gives me. Anyway, but they had me at Horchata. Horchata was like, let's try that, and I need to keep testing this out. And especially like, I just feel like the weather outside right now, it's not helping this, but I feel like this is a little too much for me. I feel like this has a little bit too much cinnamon that's giving it like fall candle, and I feel like if the room smelled like this, it would be nice, but me, I don't know if I want to smell like this, so I need to keep trying this out. This is kind of thick. So horchata, if you don't know what horchata is, it is a drink, and it's kind of like milky and very, very sweet. You can sprinkle some cinnamon in there. Sometimes it's made with like rice, so it can be thicker. You can thin it out with water or with milk. I'll put a picture. If you've never had horchata, girl, you have to. It's so good. Okay. Anyway, so when I saw horchata, I was hoping it was giving more of like the actual horchata. And like, although I do pick up horchata, like I do pick it up, I feel like this is very thick. Like they need to like thin it out with like a little bit more water, like a little bit more milk. But this is very, very thick and very heavy on the cinnamon. And to me, it really just, it smells like a fall candle. And I want it to smell like a nice horchata fragrance. But, you know, I'll keep testing this out to see. I'll probably update you more like during the fall or winter when I can like wear this outside, because I would choke myself out if I wear this right now. I cannot. But this is an extrait de Parfum, so it's a little bit, you know, supposed to be a little bit stronger and things like that. So I've only tested it kind of like on my hand, and I had to like scrub it off because it wasn't my favorite. But I'm just gonna let it sit, and I'm gonna hope that, you know, maybe in a month or two I'll have a different opinion. But I wanted to mention it. It is a new one in my collection, so we'll keep trying that one out. Okay. Let's talk about, I was so excited to try this. So I bought this on Scentbird because I have been wanting this perfume for the longest time, but I really wanted to try it out before I committed to the full size. And this is the Cirque du Soleil, the L'Eau de Parfum. I don't even know why I'm showing you. It's not even the full bottle, but I just wanted to try out the Cirque du Soleil perfume so bad because I've been wanting it for the longest time. The packaging on that perfume, it is so gorgeous. I'm going to insert a picture if you haven't seen it. The packaging screams to me, like I need to get it. And the actual notes of that perfume, it's so gourmand and kind of like fair type of like, there's apple and there's popcorn and there's butter. And I'm usually not bothered by a popcorn note. I know a lot of people didn't like that, or like popcorn kind of turns you off. I'm not bothered by a popcorn note, so I was so curious to try that, and I really do enjoy this fragrance. It is gourmand, it's very sweet, but it doesn't get like too sticky or too intoxicating or too heavy for me. I think it's light enough to wear it. Like I would wear it right now, even in this weather. That's how much I liked it. But I think it would be especially magical during during fall and winter. So I'm gonna keep testing this out. But like, I don't know, this is the problem with me with travel sizes, that I never want to like go ham with them because I know that I'm gonna go through this so quickly. But I need to stop that mentality and just use up my stuff. But I don't know, maybe you'll see a future haul with the big size, with the full size. But I'm trying this one out, and I'm really liking it so far, to be honest. Next up, we have the two Ellis Brooklyn perfumes that I picked up. We have Queen's Caramel and Vanilla Salt. The video of this should be up already. Queen's Caramel to me is giving like the DNA of Bianco Latte, but I really do love this. This is a very sweet caramel, a little bit like tiniest bit maple syrup. I do pick that up in here. And just very nice, sweet vanilla caramel fragrance, but it's not too heavy or too thick. I really do enjoy this. This is very nice. And I've gotten compliments wearing this one already. And then we have Vanilla Salt, which I wish it was kind of released earlier in the summertime because I would have worn it a little bit more. But this is like a salty vanilla, as the name would suggest, but it's stronger on the vanilla than it is the salt, which I was thankful for. So yeah, this is a nice kind of like salt air breeze type of vanilla, which is nice. So yeah, those two were good. The next, I'm just going to go through my travel sizes and I'll continue with the full sizes in a second. I don't know if I've included this in a past video, in a past haul. This is Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia Intense. It's kind of hard for me to remember to include my travel sizes in the hauls. So I picked this up. And it's pretty, it's kind of growing on me, but it's not my favorite fragrance. It's a little bit too mature for me, but I can appreciate it. It's pretty. I'll keep it in my collection. And now this was an absolute love. This is a love. I love this so much. This is Nest Creme de Clementine, and I need to pick up the full size of this whenever I can, honestly. And this is a delicious, like, orange popsicle. It's so good. The opening is amazing. A very juicy tangerine with delicious like vanilla ice cream. This is amazing. A love. A huge love. So good. So good. I love it. I love it. Next up we have, I don't know, I should have done this one earlier. Probably right after the Dossier one, but this is Love Notes Plush Vanilla by Ariana Grande. This is what the packaging looks like. I was so excited when she announced this, but I thought it was going to be a little bit like more gourmand, more sweet, more like macaron, and you know, all those notes that she had on there. She had it like sitting on a like vanilla ice cream. So to me, I thought it was going to be more gourmand, but it is a woody vanilla. Like that is really what I get from this. Is very similar to Vanilla Skin. And like I mentioned, is very similar to Powdery Vanilla from Dossier. So these two are very similar. In my opinion, I prefer the Dossier one because it's a little bit stronger. This Plush Vanilla is a little bit weaker, but I do love this fragrance. Like the dent that I have on this already kind of speaks to itself. Although I was a little disappointed that it wasn't as gourmand as the pictures and it wasn't like as different. I am through and through a woody vanilla girly. So I do love this. Like I do love this. I'm not gonna lie. I do love this. I'm gonna go through it very happily. But I did have other expectations, and it is kind of weak on the performance. So just know that. Just know that, but that is a newie to my collection, okay? And now I have 2 more, okay? Let me push through. I don't want to make this video too long, but I picked up Elysia Vanilla by Fragrance World, and this is like inspired by vanilla, Kayali Vanilla 28S. You could possibly notice by the packaging. And this does smell very similar to it. I'm still testing it out. I feel like it needs to sit for longer because to give it a fair comparison, my Kayali Vanilla 28 fragrance has been like sitting for like 2 years, and it's like a peak dark juice. Now this one I think it smells similar, but it's not as rich and it's not as like sweet, like that brown sugar that comes off of the Kayali one. Still not there yet in here, but I'll continue testing it out. And I do have like a more in-depth review of this one and the next one I'm going to talk about. And again, I'll put all the details in the description box. But those are my thoughts about that one. And then the last one I'm going to talk about today. I love this fragrance so much. So much, girl. Like, I can't. This is Creme of Clouds by Fragrance World again. The packaging, I think it is so stunning. I love everything about this fragrance. It's so creamy, delicious, sweet, vanilla, coconut milk type of fragrance. I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. Performance is amazing. So good. Okay. Those are the new perfumes. Yes. These are the new perfumes that I've added to my collection recently. I'm sure more are coming because y'all, we got new releases left and right. We got that Valentino fragrance that I have my eyes on, girl. We have a lot. I have like a whole list. I'm like, okay, remember this one launches this day. This one launches this day. Like we have the Perfumerism perfume with Commodity. Y'all, I am so excited for that too. Like we have a lot of new releases that I'm excited for. So we'll probably have another perfume haul soon. So I hope you like these videos. Leave me a comment. Like, do you like to see my perfume hauls? Tell me, okay? All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Before you click off, if you like perfume hauls, then check out this video. That is my last perfume haul before this one. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.